Welcome back, fighters and fight fans. This year started so fucking fast, alright? Andrew Tate is arrested.
The Matrix has attacked me.
Logan Paul scam allegations.
And I'll be honest, it was very good.
Hell, even Jessie J is pregnant. But we don't care because we are gonna talk about fights. But I want to give you guys the most recent news. Jake Paul made a multi-year deal with PFL.
Fighter to the fastest growing sports league in the world. The PFL, baby.
And that's a big one. He became an MMA fighter officially. And there's too many stuff to dig through in this PFL deal. For example, he offered 2 fights to Nate Diaz, one in boxing and one in MMA. I don't think Nate Diaz gonna invest in this story.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I don't give a fuck what you say, motherfucker!
But still, it's fun. And not only that, you know, he's gonna be an MMA fighter right now, but in the same time, he will be a co-founder of the PFL Super Fight division. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I like competition, and they have some breaking announcements. They are giving 50% of the revenue to the fighters, which is crazy, because UFC gives 20% of their revenue to the fighters. There is a big gap between PFL and UFC. Last year, PFL made amazing event. They gave $1 million to the champions. I mean, PFL is not fucking around, alright? They are making some big investments, and I'm very excited for this, to be honest. When I said this year started so fast, I mean it. For example, Dana White versus his wife happened. And right now, me and my editor working on some deep dive skill analysis video about that fight. But that's kind of boring, so we are gonna go with the funny ones. Dillon Danis pulls out from the fight with KSI. I'm shocked, my editor is shocked, even Boris Johnson is mad.
Like it, nothing like it. Nothing like it, Mr. Speaker. Nothing like it for a century.
What a surprise, like we didn't expect this one coming. This dude doesn't have coach, he doesn't have corner, he trains at the different gyms every day. I mean, what the fuck did you expect? People was like, oh my god, how he pulls out the fight, he was gonna make millions. This guy is lazy as fuck. And it's really sad. It's really sad because this dude, Dillon Danis, was a very talented BJJ practitioner at the time. He had a great deal with Bellator, but he chose to troll people on Twitter and do nothing about fight business. But after this KSI and the Misfit situation, he just tarnished his name. Forget about that guy. Ilia Topuria went into a bar fight in Spain. That's a music to my ears, cause I missed it. I missed old school MMA fighters going to bars and just fucking chaos pops up. I mean, where is Conor McGregor now? Where is Tito Ortiz? I miss that attitude era of UFC. Nah, I'm kidding, we hate violence. By the way, Islam and Volkanovski posted their training videos and they both training like a fucking animal. I mean, these Dagestani dudes are not real. Literally, it's not funny anymore. Like, think about it. There is this small country-sized place called Dagestan just producing the best wrestlers in the planet, non-stop. It's ridiculous. And Dagestan's new project is a guy called Islam Makhachev, aka upgraded version of Khabib. And Islam is about to fight with pound-for-pound king Alexander Volkanovski. It's one of the most anticipated fights in this year, but certainly not the most anticipated because that's John Jones versus Ngannou by far. And I want to give my prediction on this fight because I got some very solid idea about both fighters. Okay, both of these fighters have some very high pedigree of experience, right? Islam is very high level wrestler and he is very strong, he is very powerful. Even Bobby Green said he felt otherworldly power from this guy. And Bobby Green was talking about something like vitamins, protein shakes. I mean, like, who cares, you know? It's just details. On the other side, Volkanovski getting the dub on striking department, that's for sure. He's faster than Islam, he's craftier than Islam, and I think he got a better fight IQ than Islam as well. And I want to give him this. He's very powerful. He hits really hard. Back then he was a rugby player, right? So he was hanging around with 220 body weight and his power is still there, you know, he's still very strong. But Alexander is a really small guy. And I know this is kind of controversial, but he's actually kind of small for featherweight as well. Right now he's going up to lightweight for Islam and there will be a big size difference. Because the thing is, Islam is a big dude as well, you know, he's big for lightweight actually. So a size difference will be very detrimental for Volkanovski. And some people say like, oh, if Islam takes him down, he got a good ground game, he can get up. I hope so. Because if he can get up, there is no way he can finish Islam on the ground. When you look at it, Volkanovski is very well-rounded fighter. You know, he's very good on every aspect of the game. But Islam is very, very good on one aspect. Even though Alexander Volkanovski is like very good fighter, his skill set is just perish against a guy like Islam Makhachev. So my pick is Islam Makhachev. But if Volkanovski wins this fight, that will be a very big upset, bro. It will be one of the biggest upsets in MMA history, probably. Yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.